Hi, it's 7 o'clock, and then I start. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. My message today is this: that the life should be joyful life. As Buddha is saying, the purpose of life is joy, and the life should not be a struggle, and have a moment of happiness in it and calmness. So we can have a life that is a happy and calm life. And the reason I put this subject together, healthier and happier and calmer, because for the mind these are so related. And when I'm talking about a healthier mind, I mean the be a clear mind, without confusion. And then when the mind is clear and happier and calmer, and then we can, it's better for our body, it's over for our health. So uh, I went through some challenges myself. When I was in Toronto during my neurosurgery residency, I diagnosed with a brain tumor myself in 2006. So I I'm sorry, in 1996, I diagnosed with a brain tumor, and then I had a surgery. During the surgery, I had a complication. After surgery, I got an infection, and almost I died. I uh, I got infection. I had to have another surgery. But when I look back at those times, one thing that strike me is I have never have a doubt that that I would not heal, that I would not succeed. If I at any moment I had a feel I had lost my hope, I probably was not here today to talk to you or even be alive. That's helped me. That's go through. So that was a power of mine. And then I saw a lot of other people, a lot of patients that I noticed them even when they are in a hospital, and then they have a problem, they have a sickness, but still they weren't miserable that much, and they healed faster and they went home. So this has made me how can be happier and calmer during our life. Is it dependent on our outside world, or there is another way we can stay calm and happy with all these things happening in a life? Because during a lifetime, there are different things happening. Our child, the family, relationship, our jobs, country. But if all these things all the time, external world affect us, so when we could be happy? This is the then I start thinking, okay, so there should be a key, there should be something that we can have a control over our own mind, to stay happy and calm. So that's the things I found, that's the research shows, that's I wanted to show, to share with people. That's uh, that's how we can stay happy and calm. So, if we wanted to have a healthy brain, healthy mind, and happy and calm mind, so the mind is the function of the brain. So, if we wanted to have a healthy mind, we have to have a healthy brain. If the brain is not healthy, we cannot have a healthy mind. I have seen a patients, young people with a head injury. Then after head injury, that they had a severe head injury and they were coma for months. They weren't responding at all, no consciousness. They were in a vegetable state. Or the people, they had the dementia. Earlier their life, they were educated, they were engineer, they were doctors. But then when got dementia and their brain did not work well, even they weren't able to recognize their grandchildren. So so we need to keep the brain healthy, that because the brain is a station for the mind. Mind is a function of the brain, is forming the brain. So for keeping the brain healthy, I explain several factors. In the details are in my book Mind Medicine. Brain is about 3.5 pounds. It's in our skull, is 2% of the body weight, but at each moment, 20% of the oxygen and the glucose of the body is used by the brain. So it's all the time we need to keep the brain um, keep the brain healthy and functioning. The factors are involved in healthy brains are the following: one, nutrition, proper hydration. About 80% of the brain is water. So when we are dehydrated, we the brain is not as clear as should be. Especially when a person driving, it should be dehydrated. It should not be dehydrated. It should have some water and hydrate themselves. Then the foods, they have antioxidants, like a vegetable, especially leafy vegetables. The fruits, especially berries, like a strawberry, blueberry, they have an antioxidant and they are good for brain. The nuts, like walnuts, they have antioxidant. The other important factors for the healthy brain is omega-3. Omega-3 is in seafoods, like salmons and other fish. There is have omega-3 is necessary for the brain, and one of the factors for treating, helping depressed people is omega-3. The next one is DHA. DHA is one of the omega-3. So DHA can be found in the seafoods. So and then after that we have proteins. Proteins also help the necessary for the brain. Vitamins like a vitamin B12, vitamin E, vitamin D. Vitamin E you can find it in walnuts. The other factors that they are important for our brain is we should avoid the things that injure our brain, like a smoking, like excessive alcohol, drugs, the activities there is a risk of head injury. So we need to keep this brain healthy. We need it for a healthy brain and for our life. So this is the physical we do. Now I wanted to talk about healthy mind. What is mind? Mind is really a flow of thoughts. What you are thinking, your beliefs, your what you are conscious of. That is your conscious mind. And your habits and your beliefs and your memories are part of your subconscious mind. So the mind is something is not out there and we need to find it. The mind is a function of the brain, and that's make us like a of conscious of being, you or your consciousness. So the importance of consciousness, so that's the mind. When I talk about a healthy mind, I mean clear mind, a non-confused mind, free of confusion. So that's I talk about clear mind, healthy mind. How we can keep the mind healthy? So by our thinking, our imagination, self-talk. These are form the mind. So for instance, the more higher thoughts we have, pure, kind, good thoughts, the more clear mind is. The more negative thoughts, the more clouded the mind gets. So when a person when you be thinking too much negative thoughts, too much negative feelings, the mind does not function well. The things we could do have a more clear or clearer minds are the following. One, forgiveness. As long as we don't forgive, the we can't uh, we cannot have a calm and happy mind and clear mind without forgiveness. If there is a lot of negative thoughts, so what other things we can do to help us our mind stay calm, to be present in the moment, being mindful. That's you what you the basically, if your thinking is clear, your mind is clear. That's the make the mind clear. That's when I'm talking about a clear mind. We are not confusion. It has to be organized. Mind needs to be organized. So how to keep the mind happy and calm? So if you want it to be happy, it comes to this: have a happy thoughts, focus on a positive, think about what you want, what you love. There are some of the things you don't want, so you know them, you don't want them, but you focus on what you want. That's cause you stay happy. Then you start, then gratefulness. When a person is grateful, is happy, and happy person is grateful because what they focus on. When you focus on what you have and what you are grateful, you start feeling happy. It is so it will, when you want it to be happy, you start basically thinking happy thoughts. It's it's your thoughts that make you. Some of other things you could do is watching happy movies, watching listen to the happy thing, happy music, talk to the happy people. These are from outside. But when I'm talking about a mind and imagination and thinking, is a mental world. You see, in mind and in a mental world, you don't go find a reason for it. You don't find a reason that you should be happy. You don't need any reason. No, you don't need any permission for anybody. You say, I'm happy, I will be happy. How about a calm mind? How could you have a calm mind? Calm mind is is your, so there is coming from inside you. What does it mean? So there are, in all our life, there is a stress situation. So you're driving home or driving to airport and you wanted to be there on time, and suddenly there is a traffic, there is an accident in front of you, and so it will affect the person. So everybody say, okay, what could I do now? That's the things is causing you stress. If we call it stressor, and you respond to it, they call it stress response. The things you have a control on, you how you respond to that situation. What do you how much you respond to that traffic? Are you becoming so much stress, or saying, yelling, screaming, or no, you stay calm and whatever you need to do and calm yourself in a different way down. So that's coming from inside you. There is another response, we call it relaxation response. So what you could do, you can breathe deeply, you can meditate, you can be silent. So these are the things cause you make you relax, makes you relax. So what my point is, if we wanted to live our life and mind to the outside world, and we wanted to fix everything else and everybody else and then be happy and then be calm, it never be successful. It should come from inside. It should come from the mental world. You see, the result, what is happening in our life is coming from our mind. When you define yourself, you see, we behave consistently with what believe who we are. With who we believe we are, we behave that way. So when you wanted to use, this is the important is when you say I am. So this is the part you need to go a little deeper in you. When you say I am and you believe what it comes after I am, it defines you. So for instance, I say I am happy. You see, right now at this moment, you can say I'm happy. If you can say yourself, close your eyes or open and say, I am happy with the feeling. You don't need any reason. You don't need any permission, anybody. This is at the mental world, it's not physical. The physical world or senses may tell you, no, well, you have this problem, you have this one. You were just yesterday, you were sad, or this morning you were sad, or you were depressed. How could you say that? But you can, it doesn't matter what happened in the past. It doesn't matter what other people they said. It's important what you say to yourself, your self-conception, your assumption of yourself. Who defined you that you should be this way or that way in the past? Now you need to define yourself. You say, I am happy. I am conscious of being happy. And then what you do is you start imagining what a happy person does. The way they smile, the way they laugh, the way they talk, the way they hold themselves. You try to do that one. What do you think? What a happy person think? So whatever you want to be, you need to think, say, and do what that person does. And you need to believe in that person you are now, not in the future. As long as you say, I will be, it means you are, it's lack. You are not that person now. It means you say, I am not that now. So you wanted to say, I am now, with the feeling, with the belief. I am happy. Not I will be happy. I am happy. I am calm. I am successful. Whatever you want, whatever your desire is, I am now. You see, desire is a solution to your problem. Whatever problem you have, so if it's depression, the problem is depression, or if the solution is happiness. If it's anxiety, the solution is peace of mind. So what you do is, so you know what you want. So this is you say, my desire is being happy. So you know you want happy, and for sure you want it, and you love to be happy, then you say, I am happy. And then you start imagining what you do physically if you were happy, doing it in your imagination and believing it. And then you become that person. You see, this solution that I am talking about, it's it's so different from a lot of things you read in other area or in other books. You need to think about it. First, you need to have a faith in yourself that you are maker of yourself. You create your fate. You create your future. You create your life. You are 100% responsible, not 99%, 100%, because, and it means 100% responsible. It doesn't mean you go struggle to get your desire. No, you do it with love. You do it with imagination. You see, whatever you want to do, start it right away and start it in your imagination. After you start imagining and believing that you are that person now, that's the I, that's you. You become that person. It doesn't matter what happened in the past, what did you do or what you didn't do. Because what if you see, imagination create reality. It should be imagination plus feeling plus faith. What you imagine, it should be very lively. You're in your imagination, you do it exactly, you feel, you have to have a feeling of that person you want to be, and you start thinking that way. You tell yourself, like, I am kind, I am positive, I am happy, I am grateful, I forgive. When you say, I am happy, I am calm, I am peaceful, I want peace, I choose peace, I choose happiness. You repeat these things with the feeling over and over. When you say those things, you impress it on your subconscious mind. And then when you went to the subconscious mind, it become you. You see, controlling of subconscious mind is dominate the world. It starts from the imagination. In your life, whatever you wanted to do, the things you wanted to have a control on, it should be your imagination and your feeling. Please imagine what you want, what you love, and what you want happen to you. What you want to be and what you wanted to have. You imagine it, and imagine it, you have it right now at this moment. When you do that, then you start behaving that way, because after you imagine it with the feeling and with the faith, your you become conscious of being that person. If right now at this moment I'm being conscious of being that, whatever I want it to be, and believe in it strongly and don't have a doubt, I become that person. And as long as I keep that consciousness in my mind, as long as I keep that conscious of being that in my head, I will be that. So when you say I am that, you need to be very careful. You see, we have an I that it is unconditioned, unconditioned consciousness that it is I. Then you condition it, that I, with what you are saying to yourself. And then when you condition that consciousness, you start behaving based on that consciousness. So when you are saying, I am this, I'm successful. If you believe in it and saying it with a feeling, you will be successful in whatever you do. You may need to learn or go work hard or whatever you need to do, but you will be successful because you believe in it. And opposite to it is so true too. If you don't believe in it, and you believe you are not successful, you are not going to be successful. Henry Ford says, if you say I can or I cannot, you are right, because it starts from here. The limitation is in mind. So I wanted to give you some clues. So whatever you want to be is, start with imagination. First, you need to believe that you have control over your mind. You are the master. You have a control over your mind with controlling your thoughts. How you control your thoughts? You control your thoughts on your purpose. One of the main factors in a peaceful life is have a steady purpose. You know exactly where you are going, and your thoughts is on that. That's the way you control your thoughts. You don't drift this side and that side, because whatever is happening in life, you say, I wanted to go here. This is my dream. This is the place I wanted to go. So you are focused. You are focused, and that's the way you control your thoughts. And if you wanted to have a clear mind, you wanted to have a better mind, you want to have a happier mind, calmer mind, try to focus on higher things. The things are pure, the things are kind, the things are good. Because that when you think about those things, you don't think about hate anymore. You don't judge people. You love. You see, love is the most positive feeling. So if you want to be happy and calm, you need to love yourself and love others. If there is anything except love in mind, it will interfere with the mind, with the function it does. So the more you love, the better for your mind. But any kind of love, it's a feeling. As long as you feeling love for people, for the world, for flowers, this is a positive feeling. Opposite to it, or it's true, if it's anger, if it's hate, if it's jealousy, if it's envy, because they are bad feelings, they are bad for mind. The mind does not expand. So first, I wanted to tell you, you are in control. It doesn't matter what you heard, your dad says, your mom said, your spouse said, your children said, government said, teacher said. You say, I am this. I am happy. I am smart. I am calm. The people around you may say no, or your past, your subconscious say no, you are not calm. But if you say, I am calm now. From now on, I don't care what happened in the past, what did I do, or what other people they did. I am that now. So I'm calm now. So the first it's so important that you are the master. It's you. You are in control. You create your life. First, you need to accept that. When you accept that, then you say, okay, so then you want whatever you want, focus on the things you want, not the things you don't want. The problem, focus on a solution. If you weren't successful, you focus on the successful. If you were stressed, you focus on happy, on calmness. If you were stressed, you were unhappy, happy. If you don't have money, you're focusing, I want money. I want abundance. You start thinking because mind, you see, mind works when you focus what you focus on. You see, people they mess up their life with their own mind. It is unfortunate. They think, well, I didn't know that. I But to mind, it doesn't matter. Subconsciousness is impersonal. You see, whatever you are giving to your subconscious, it will act that way. When you have a negative feeling about yourself or others, your subconscious mind will get it as a negative. So you get it, you are going to act that way. So first you need to have a control, then whatever you want, focus on what you want, focus on what you love. This law of attraction. You go to things towards you want and then attract them to you because your mind see those things. Like if you want to go to LA, you focus on going to LA. You do not focus not to go to New York, for example. So you focus on that one. So first you need to know what is your desire is. You need to define your desire. You need to be definite. You see, double-minded man cannot get anywhere. He has to be get somewhere, but it's not going to be as progress as should be. You need to define exactly what you want. It needs to be definite purpose. And you really need to love it. Because when you wanted to attract something to yourself, you need to feel it. Feeling love what you have, feeling happiness of what I have. Oh my God, I got this. I got money. I got home. I My children are happy. So you need to love it. If you don't love it, you are not going to be passionate about it. So that doesn't work. You see, that's the love is whatever you want to do and achieve, you have to love it. If you don't love it, you're going to be mediocre life. If you want, you have to love it, whatever. So whatever your desire is, you want to love it, and you want it. You need to want it, and you want to change. There is no way back. So you want it, you just so you this is your desire. Now, when you know your desire is and you love it, then a lot of people make a mistake that they think now that they need to struggle. They need to push it around. They need to use free will. No. Your free will is this: you choose what you want, your desire, and you start dreaming about it. And you start imagining about it. Imagining, and you say, I am this, I am happy, I'm successful, I'm calm. Okay, so what? I am calm. And then you say, How I start imagining in your head, in your mind or your head, okay, imagining how good is if I have that. Like a Naval is saying, wish fulfilled. I am this now. And you imagine you are exactly what you want right now. You have it right now and you believe it and you start feeling it. And you imagining the things you needed to do, that person does or you have, and you start feelings of those feelings. You don't concentrate that much on the things. You concentrate on your feeling. What kind of feeling I have? I have, oh, if I have that one, I have so much good feeling. I feel this way. I feel I feel excited. I feel good. Those feeling with imagination is combined, and then it create reality. Because then you act based on what you imagine. You see, when you choose your desire and you feel you achieve it and you imagine it, your mind start, if you believe in it, if you believe in it, it is true. Your mind, this is the secret. Your mind start finding the things needs to find, the action you need to take. That's become inspired action. You don't do it for free will. You don't go push yourself to do this, to do that. Your mind, when you focus it and you say, my wish fulfilled, and you imagine it, then you create your life. Your brain start doing them. You see, most successful people, they are the way their life is success in anything. They take a lot of action. They hard work, they take massive action, they're working hard. But that hard working is not, they don't push them to work hard. It's with love because they imagine these things. You see, the inventor, the creator, the artist, they they imagine those things and make them. But the people, they miss this, that they can imagine their life the way they want it to be too. Exactly, when you imagine you wanted to build a house, how does it look like? You can imagine your life. A lot of people, they go give their power to the outside world. It's within. If you imagine it and persist in it, on that imagination, with the feeling, with the faith, you are going to create it. And nobody else, whole world cannot prevent that. Unless they somehow they can affect you and you lose belief. You say it's not possible. You change your mind. So whatever you want to do in your life, you see, the feeling, the happiness, the calmness, the clear mind, it's in your it's you. You could do, you do it. So you will say, I am happy. I have a clear, from today, start repeating these things to yourself over and over. This is, you call it auto-suggestion or affirmation or incantation. Whatever you want to be, repeat it over and over. Even in the beginning, you didn't believe it. It's okay. I have a clear mind. I have peace of mind. I am kind. I am happy. I am calm. I am good enough. I am capable. I can do this. I can come out of this. I will heal. I will be happy again. Nobody need to give the permission to see what you say I am or I am. Not your husband, not your wife, not the children, not anybody else, not doctor. Doctor, you should of course listen to their medical knowledge and do whatever you need to do. But what is happening in your mind is in your control. You say, I am healed. Outside world will say, no, you didn't heal. You have still fever. You, you still have a wound. You still have a, but that's come inside world. It go at the thought level. Let's go at the mind level. Let's go inside world. You decide. You say, I am healed or I am healing. I will come out of this. You need to believe that. So this is that I learned over my. I went through the difficult time in a different area of my life, and I was wondering where is the solution is. Solution all humanity is an imagination that we can create ourselves. Is not outside. We don't need to go to fix this, fix that. We need to see best what we want best. But whatever desire we have, it should not violate other people's right. I mean, when I'm talking about desire, I mean desire that they are like getting your benefit. It doesn't matter. They are. It could be kindness. It could be money. It could be house. It could be car. Whatever you want. But if you don't want in a long term affect your life, it should not involve other people's rights. So when I'm talking about it means do the things that is a benefit of you and your wise. So I I hope you're enjoying it. I have I repeat the same talk with a little difference about happiness on Saturday. I the things I said about the healthy brain. They are in my book, Mind Medicine. Use your thoughts to heal. In the book, I said how we are in control, how we can keep ourselves happy, how we can keep our brain healthy. This is on my website, and it's for $15, and it's coming with the free shipping and handling. And then this is a workbook. This is a workbook. It's come with a mind medicine book, because I learned when the people they read something, if they start asking questions and uh, and then and then work on that and practice it, they will learn it better. Just they instead of just reading it and forget about it. So this is also $15. They are in my website. You can buy them. This is each of them are 20% off of the price that you can find it in a bookstore or Amazon. You just buy it on my website. I will send them to you, or you can call on a phone on the website, and then we or send a check, and then we send the book to you. The other exciting things that I have on Saturday, August 1st, I have a whole day training course. I talk about mind. I talk about game of life, how you can create your life with mind, with our brain, with our imagination, with our feeling, with our beliefs, instead of struggling all the time. Oh, come off this one, come off this one. How should I do that? We create our own life and a happy life. How to be in a bliss. Sometimes now I start feeling those feelings because now I can create my own life. That training is on Saturday, August 1st. If you wanted to register for it, it's on my website. You can go there, and it's a training course, a whole day training course on Saturday, um, August 1st. The other things I do is, and some people I am working with them already, is the coaching. That is talking to me based 1 hour a week for 6 weeks is 100% money guarantee. I will promise person that it will get some change. It depends, of course, if the person want be happier, be calmer. They are suffering from PTSD. They wanted to change a habit. They wanted recovery from addiction. You can get more information in my website. I will help them to change that habit. And then I provide them with the books. I provide them with the materials. I will talk to them on a Zoom or Skype. And in the future, if they can, this coronavirus solved, we can in person. And and I can help them that the person really become once forever happy, and it's coming from the mind. Something different. It needs to work on the person. If they can't find, if they learn that secret, if they learn that trick, their life, it will change forever. Everything they do in a purpose. Everybody can have a happier life. Everybody can have a calmer life. Everybody can have a successful life. So this is a coaching program with me. The other things I have is online training course. It's a 7 session of different things. All the things is covered in my book: Science of Happiness, Science of Calmness, Science of Change, Recovery from Addiction, Power of Imagination, how we can heal ourselves. Those are on my website. You can look at them. You can learn more. Also, the people, they have more questions and they wanted to talk to me. There is a 20 minutes free call. You can call me on my cell phone and talk to me. And then if you have a question about a product and if you wanted to buy it, then you can buy. But it's but I but I what I learned is everybody can be happy. I'm from Iran. I have seen people in Iran in the tiny villages. They have only one room. Their goat, their chickens, their everything in that room. But they are happy. You see, there are some other people, they have everything, they are not happy. So it depends on their thoughts. So we need to be what we are focusing on. Because after sometimes our thoughts become habitual. So that needs to change. It needs to have a breakthrough. I will help people, they have a breakthrough. And I love to do that. And I love to, since childhood, I started doing since when I was a child, 5 years old, I wanted to be a doctor. And I operated on the neurosurgery patient, and I so many years. And I noticed how much I love the people, they be happy, how much the people healed, how have a better life and a calmer life. You see, the happiness and calmness, it doesn't have one level. So for a different people, it could be a different level. If whatever happy you are, it could be even happier. And in all the people's life, the cause of stress, the cause of unhappiness is not the same. You see, the things makes me stress is different. The things causing my wife gets stressed, or my brother gets stressed, or another person gets stressed. So when a people, they have a coaching program with me, what the first session I will say, ask them, let's look at it to see what is the problem is. You say a lot of people, they say they are stressed. So when they ask them, okay, what are you stressed about it, even they may not know or why they are stressed, why they are sad, why they are happy, what they are unhappy. It just they become a habitual for them. So we'll help people they come off that mindset and help them start focusing on what they want. Training course that it is on August 1st, Saturday. I hope you can join. It's going to be very life changing. Next Thursday and Saturday, and next Thursday after it, I also will talk about how we can heal ourselves, how the mind, how our physical health depends on mental health, how with our thinking, when you are healing, what you need to think about. You see, when you are sick and you go to see a doctor, what you think is affect you how faster you heal. Even now, in a time of coronavirus, we need to be careful. We need to do the precaution, but you should not be fearful, because the calmer and happier you are, the stronger immune system you have. And even you got the infection, you need to believe that you are going to heal. You need to believe that you will come out of it. And we need to help the other. This is the faith is. You say, I am healthy, I am strong, I am good, I am healed. And when you say those ones, your brain start producing the chemical in your body that make your body immune system stronger. I will discuss it next week or the week after that. That's how the people they are happier and calmer. They get less infection. They get less cancer. They get less cardiovascular disease. They get less fibromyalgia, less chronic pain. These are very important. So I hope you enjoyed today talk. The the things you want to, please check my website. There is a lot of blogs there you can look and read, and hopefully you can register for one of the courses and buy them. And I will be contact with you. But my message to you was today is this: remember, you become what you think about all day long. Literally, what you focus on, your mind create your life, and you are master of your life. Human beings make themselves. It takes a little time to understand it, and you need to think about it a little more, because a lot of time in a sensory level, in a sense, in a physical world, we say no, it depends on this, depends on that. But everything in a life is come from the mental world. So I just want to say how much is important is your inner man or inner woman that needs to become alive again. A lot of people, they only respond what happening outside. Basically the brain is simply basically functioning as a responding to the outside world. But when we start going inside and within inner world, inner man, when we activate that, then we take control over our life. Then we are not going to be on our happiness, our calmness, our peace of mind is not going depends on what's happening outside. We decide what we focus on, and then you decide your mind how what to be and what to do is by the things you think. So have a desire, have a purpose, have a goal, and all your life you say my goal is towards this. and you wanted to be sure that it doesn't, it is going to be good for others too. It is loving, it is kind. Kindness is bring happiness to us. You see, all the good qualities is good for our good for ourselves and keep us keep us happy. Start imagining what you want, what you wanted to do in your life. Be sure you love it. You know your desire. You know exactly what you want it to be, and then go inside and start imagining that you are that person now, and start doing it mentally, inwardly. Do the things you do physically. Start doing them in your mind with the feeling with you are that person. And if you believe in those and you persist on this imagination, sooner or later is perfectly expressed. This is a law. You never fail. You may find something, people they may find something, and then um, they say, well, it didn't work for me. But it wasn't because of the problem with the law. It's because of the person, the way we use our mind. You see, mind, having a good mind is not enough. The main thing is how to use it. We want to use our mind the way achieve what we want. In that session was happiness. Go back home. When I finish the talk in few minutes, if you have any question, you can send it. Go close your eye, go put a nice music and imagine whatever you want. Start daydreaming. Imagine your dreams. Like there's no limitation. You need to love it. Start imagining it and believe in it. Believe you can be happy again. Believe you can be calm again. Say, I am happy. I am calm. You see, for all the talks that I gave about happiness and calmness and all the factors, the most important things that you could do is decide to be happy. You see, I am happy. I am happy. It doesn't matter what's happening, what other people they do or they don't, or something goes wrong or not, because that's they're not supposed to define us. I decide. I decide how I'm going to feel. It doesn't matter what other people they do or what's happening. In a worse situation, can you be happy? Of course. Can you be calm? Of course. And that's the self-control is. You just, and then self-control is really doesn't it looks like a difficult things to do, but no. What you do, or when we say you control your feeling, you not repress your feeling. When the things is happening, you don't resist it. What you do, you start focusing on the things you want, on the things you love. So you take your attention from the things happening and you say, this is I love, and then you start focusing. That's the controlled feeling is. It doesn't matter, it doesn't mean you repress them or fight them or resist them. You just control on what you want. You want to be kind. You for control. You think about kind things. You do what you are doing. About calm things. About happy things. I am calm. I am happy. Repeat these things after me over the next minutes. I have a healthy mind. I am calm. I am happy. I am successful. Whatever you wanted to have, I have a good family. I overcome this. I will heal. I am healed. I come out of this. I am healed. Say, I am healed. And believe it. You don't need to prove it to anybody. You just need to simply imagine it, that you are, just close your eyes and imagine you healed now. That's basically need to do. You don't need to prove anything, write it, or fight anything. You just say, I am healed. I am calm. I am happy. I am cheerful. I want peace. I am kind. I forgive. I am grateful. I am positive. All this, and you define, because you define yourself, and if you repeat it long enough, your subconscious does not care that you have a reason or not reason. Whatever you give it to it, it will start believing it, and it will start, when you, whatever you impress on subconscious, your subconscious is going to be sure is expressed. So if you're over and over, you say, I am happy, I am happy, I am healed, I am calm, it will show up in your life. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, check my website,